Nice checkered shirt for you to do. See, the jury's behind us, and they're still out. So the jury's still out.
And what did the jury say about no rates cut yesterday?
No rates. It's funny because the economists generally, well, the economists which are like weather forecasters, so they hedge their bets all them time. Yeah, exactly. Economists speak with forked tongue. They said that we weren't going to have a rate cut, and we didn't because there were these risks and those risks and blah, blah, blah.
We called no cut, eh? That was our prediction.
We always call what happens, yes, after the event. But I mean, I'm not quite sure.
But the rand has been weakening
quite quickly. Yeah. So it strengthened quickly, it weakened quickly.
Retail sales came in ahead of expectation.
I think so, and that's in large part why everyone...
I think it was a good call. A lot of the developing countries have been experiencing higher inflation.
Yeah, although that inflation number in China earlier in the week seemed to suggest that maybe all their efforts to raise reserve ratios of the banks put a lid on it. So quite pleased with that development.
Let me get this right. They beat expectations in terms of GDP.
GDP, yeah.
And now
the markets around the world got spooked because, you know, inflation, and they're going to have to raise rates there. So, I mean, it's just markets are forward thinking. And then the other thing we've got is the king of vampire squids, Goldman Sachs. You know, that Matt Taibbi article last year where he called them vampire squids, which are not a fictional creature. In fact, they live at the bottom of the sea.
What did we see earlier? Morgan Stanley actually pay more.
Yes, so their compensation pool as a percentage of their revenue is higher than Goldman Sachs. But everyone has it in for Goldman Sachs, you know, from
when you're on top, everyone wants to bring you down.
Exactly. So, and you know, they kind of, it's not that they missed, it was that they're probably a little bit light in some of their key areas. So the competition seems to be catching up.
And we also worked out, I mean, the average banker at Goldman Sachs works something like 16 hours a day.
For 6 days a week. Yeah.
So that's going to bed at 12, waking up at 5, back at work.
Yeah, exactly. So
I think they deserve it.
Do you think $460,000 average compensation? Maybe it's
the capitalist system, if that's the money they make for the company.
We'll have to see. Anyway, well, the market was a little bit disappointed with those results. Stock down 4% in the prior session. So,
lastly, the stock blog.
Oh, yeah, stock blog.
Don't forget that.
Yeah, don't forget. Byron and I write the most amazing stuff every day. And it's stuck on the Business Day stock blog section. And we've been told to punt our own piece. So there we go. We're punting our own piece. Over and out. Till next time.